Guys, don't be jealous if I tell you that where I am. Intel invited us to get hands-on their newly launched Intel Core Ultra Plus processors. The one is 250K Plus processor and the other one is 270K Plus. You might be confused at what are the difference between these. First, we will talk about that what's new in these processors. Intel focused on more cores and smarter performance on these new processors. To improve the performance in real-world usage, they have also introduced a software to take things to next level. Now let's move on to the segment 2, that is 250K Plus or 270K Plus, which is worth for your money. Let's talk about the 250K Plus one first. It has 18 cores, 6-hour performance cores and 12-hour efficient cores with 18 threads. It has max boost of 5.3 GHz. So it's perfect for gaming plus normal editing users. This is Ultra 7 270K Plus. This has 24 cores, 8 performance cores and 16 efficient cores and 24 threads. And it has max boost of 5.5 GHz. This is best for heavy multitasking, heavy rendering, and if you are a gamer and streamer too, this is perfect for you. So in simple words, 250K is for value performance and 270K is a powerful beast. Now let's move on to the most important part, that is the gaming part. Intel claims that it gives average of 13 to 15% performance improvement. For competitive gamers, it's not just a small upgrade. You can see the noticeable difference. So it's basically the same hardware, but this tool will extract every bit of performance out of it. So now let's talk about the additional features. It has hybrid architecture, performance cores plus efficient cores. It supports DDR5 up to 7200 MHz. Now let's talk about who should buy it. If you are a budget gamer or a light creator, you should go with 250K Plus. If you do heavy editing, streaming, multitasking, 270K Plus, the best option for you. Now the question arises, if you are already using 13th or 14th gen, you should be looking at these or not. So if you have heavy workloads, then I would really suggest you to consider these ones. Now let's skip to the exciting part. We'll be building PCs with these processors to check the real performance benchmark. We have now built a PC with a 250K Plus processor. We have now built the other PC with the 270K Plus processor, and we will be now running benchmarks on both of these and we'll compare with the results.